Well, the clouds have rolled in, but it was a beautiful day for rowers, vendors, and the tens of thousands of people lining the shores of Quidi Lake in St. John's. Here and Now is live for the 201st Royal St. John's Regatta, the longest running sporting event in North America. I'm Carolyn Stokes, and tonight we are all about the regatta, the races, the food, the history, the vendors, and the politicking especially. We'll hear all about that coming up. But first we're going to check in with Here and Now's Katie Breen. She's been down here since very early this morning when the races just began. So Katie, there's still a lot of excitement yet to come.
Oh yeah, big day down here lakeside. We have that perfect regatta recipe happening. The winds are down for the rowers, and like you said, up until a couple of minutes ago, the sun was out for everyone else. Even the Prime Minister stopped by. He started a race, gave out some medals. I don't think he made it to the beer tent, but I did, so we'll check in there to see how craft beer is selling. And then coming up now, just 30 minutes away, the women's championship race. I'm gonna have a former champion and current record holder here with me to color commentate the race, and that's all coming up. So Carolyn, let's get it started.
All right, Katie, still so much to talk about, so much to see, and joining me right now is organizer Bradley Power. Now, you are the captain of the course and VP of the Regatta Committee, so it must have been a pretty easy call this morning when you guys were trying to decide whether or not the regatta was a go.
Carolyn, I've probably had the easiest job as captain of the course over the past 2 years than anybody in the history of this organization. We've had another fantastic day here today. Last year we had about 32, 33 degrees. Today I'm sure we hit 25 when we were walking around with the Prime Minister. It is beautiful. The winds are perfect. It's pristine conditions, and we couldn't ask for any better than this.
And what about the conditions of the pond right now? There's a little bit of a breeze going on, but do you think the conditions could be right for maybe a record-breaking race?
Well, you're right. The breeze has just come up, and that's not surprising. That was in the forecast. I'm not going to presuppose what's going to happen in about a half hour, 40 minutes, but I'll tell you this. We have some fantastic crews rowing in both these championship races. All 5 male and 5 female crews are really top-notch. I'm really looking forward to watching the first and second place in the men's championship, and of course any position within the female is going to be one to watch. It's been a good day, a large day for one way to put it, and we're very excited to see these 2 championship races go off for our 201st anniversary.
Yes, 201 years, 2 centuries plus one. It's really amazing. Why do you think this event has lasted so long, and why is it so special?
Well, and probably not good for TV. Well, good for TV. All you have to do is just look around.
Right.
What more can you ask for in Newfoundland and Labrador than to be around a pond with hundreds of vendors, hundreds of games of chance, all kinds of bouncy castles and great fun. This is the biggest garden party in Newfoundland and Labrador, and of course the Royal St. John's Regatta is one of the pinnacle events in Newfoundland and Labrador's tourism sector. You know, this George Street Fest, the Folk Festival, we've got it all here. And last week, this week, and next week are just going to be fantastic to watch.
And what about the crowd size today? There seems to be a lot of people around.
Well, we're going to hold off and wait until we look at our drone footage from throughout the day, but we are, estimating between 35 and 40,000 people. One thing I noticed today, it looks like the same crowds as last year with our 200th anniversary, but we also have a wider space now with the new development of the north side of the lake, and we've also put the bouncy castles and children's items down in the old rugby pitch there on the boulevard. So people are more spread out, but it looks just as busy as last year, so I suspect we're a little bit higher.
All right, Bradley Power, thank you so much, and good luck with the rest of the event tonight.
Thanks, Carolyn.
All right, so now we're going to check in with the weather. Ashley Brawweiler joins me now, and Ashley, this was your first regatta, first time,
yes.
And you certainly delivered the weather.
Yes, it's all it's all what I do. I heard last year, while looking at the stuff, that it was really warm last year.
It was sweltering last year. I'm sure everyone would want to just dive into Quidi Lake last year. It was so hot, but not so much this year.
Not so much this year. Yeah, the clouds have moved in. Earlier today was beautiful, peaked at about 17 degrees here at the lake. Now we're down to about 14. We can certainly feel that. Need a sweater. If you're heading down here to see the races tonight, certainly grab a sweater. But a slight chance we could see a few showers as well on the Avalon. But as we head through the overnight tonight, things should clear out. Tomorrow, pretty much the same forecast, but I'll have all those details coming up in a little bit.
Great. And you know what else this weather was really good for today? It was good for handshaking and for taking photographs. And there was one person in particular that was at the lake today who did plenty of both of those things. Here now is Peter Cowan is standing by now with more on that. The Prime Minister was here today, Peter.
Absolutely. He was here, and it was clear from his visit that this was about being seen, not being heard. He wasn't here to talk policy. Instead, he was letting the selfies do the talking.
When the Prime Minister shows up, he attracts a crowd. It took him 45 minutes to walk the 200 meters from the boathouse to the starting line, stopping to take pictures, to the delight of many people in the crowd. But he didn't address any local issues like the cost of living, what he'll do to help the economy, or whether he'll come up with $200 million to keep electricity rates from climbing. We tried anyway.
Prime Minister, what are you going to do about rising power bills from Muskrat Falls?
I just had a great conversation with the Premier about that. We're going to keep working with him.
Any solutions?
But we weren't the only ones with questions. Some in the crowd had their own issues to raise with the PM.
It's a pleasure to see you. Thank you.
For all the years they screwed us.
Trudeau's visit is a boost for Nick Whalen, a first-term MP who beat NDP veteran Jack Harris in the last election by just a few hundred votes. Whalen was handing out water and encouraging voters to pick Nick. He says the PM will answer questions about issues in this province, but today wasn't the right time.
I think if you look back at the last 3.5 years, you'll find that our Prime Minister has answered more questions than any previous Prime Minister. But in the lead up to an election or in the lead up to a discussion negotiating rate mitigation with the Premier, like I believe might have happened this morning in a bilateral that they had, it's not the time to answer questions in the media.
Of course, the Liberals weren't the only politicians at the pond. Harris was shaking hands and campaigning to unseat Whalen. He wasn't impressed with the PM's stop.
You know, he's welcome to be here and socialize and do all those things, but he should take the time to talk to people about the problems that they're experiencing, whether individually or as a province. And I understand he wasn't taking questions from the media either, which is also a great disappointment. Why is he here?
He's not actually here anymore. He's taken off and left the province after the 2-day visit, but with an election campaign less than 2 months away, this won't be the last time you see him or the other federal leaders. Get ready to see a whole lot more of them in the next little while. Carolyn?
Thanks so much, Peter. That's Here Now's Peter Cowan reporting live. And Ashley, we mentioned a few minutes ago that this was your first time down at the lake for the regatta. We're going to see a bit more about that later, right?
We are. We're going to do a little bit of a walk around the lake a little bit later.
And you know, I'm sure you've heard by now that one of the quirky things about the regatta is that it's weather dependent. It's like the only civic holiday that is dependent on the weather. When you first heard that fact, what did you think as a meteorologist?
Well, as a meteorologist, we already have pressure because everybody wants to know what the weather is every day. Never mind a holiday, which makes it even worse. So yeah, you know what? It's okay. As long as the weather was the forecast like it was today, no problem. But I don't know what's going to happen in the future, so hopefully this is going to be good. But we will talk about the forecast looking ahead near term when we come back in a little bit.
Step right up, try your luck. Only $1. Can you do one today?
Welcome back to Here and Now, everyone. We're live at the Royal St. John's Regatta. It's a little bit cooler down here right now. Ashley, the clouds have rolled in, but you know, I would call this a comfortable temperature.
Yeah, I'd say just a little bit of a sweater. That's all you really need with the light winds. It's sitting at about 14 degrees right now. But temperatures this afternoon reached a high near 17 degrees in St. John's. We've got those cooler temperatures up along the northeast coast, 16 in Twillingate as you head towards central, though. Deer Lake, 25, 26 degrees in Corner Brook. And that's the start of the warmth that's going to make its way as we head towards the weekend. Now, overnight tonight, or into the evening, we're already starting to see some towering cumulus develop, which is a sign that we could see some showers on the Avalon over the next couple of hours. Otherwise, things should clear out. We're looking at unsettled conditions up through Labrador as well, though. By the time early morning rolls around, that chance of showers and thunderstorms should taper off. But temperatures tonight quite nice, anywhere from 13 to 16 degrees across the island. Up through St. Anthony, still looking at that chance of some showers, though, and 10 degrees. And those winds will be generally light on the west coast, northeast coast, southerly winds 15 to 20 kilometers per hour. But overall, looks like a pretty lovely evening. Up through Labrador, again, that chance of showers, maybe even a few rumbles of thunder, specifically around the Postville to Makovic area. Otherwise, we're looking at temperatures between 13 to 16 degrees being the hot spot for Happy Valley Goose Bay overnight tonight. And Nain still hanging on to those cooler temperatures and the RDF for coastal areas. You've been dealing with fog for the past 7 days, and unfortunately it does look like that's going to continue, certainly through tomorrow, but really into the next couple of days. By midweek next week, it does look like things should finally start to break for you. So here's tomorrow afternoon. We're looking at pretty much a carbon copy of the forecast today across the island with some cloudy periods through the afternoon. Up for the Big Land, though, you're going to see some clouds move in and then that potential for some showers again. Even the risk of some lightning from essentially Lab City all the way through to Happy Valley Goose Bay at some point during the day tomorrow. So temperatures, again, pretty similar, 18 degrees for St. John's. Those winds south-southeasterly, 20 to 30 kilometers per hour. A little cooler for Fairyland at 16 degrees. Clarenville, though, as we head towards inland areas, 23 degrees for you, and then 28 for Grand Falls. Winds are 28 degrees, like I said. Gander, 25. Plenty of sunshine, just some cloudy periods expected through the afternoon, and then there's those warmer temperatures again. Corner Brook should reach a high near 28. A little cooler for Port aux Basques, 19 degrees. Then heading up towards the northern peninsula, a beautiful afternoon, 21 degrees for St. Anthony. And there's those warmer temperatures finally for southeastern portions of Labrador in the mid to high, or rather low to mid 20s. And then again, that chance of showers through the day. And there's your risk of thunderstorms. So Happy Valley Goose Bay, essentially to Lab City, you're looking at that risk through the day. And Nain still going to stay foggy, RDF through the day, and 10 degrees. Now, looking ahead into the beginning of Friday, things are going to stay unsettled up through Labrador, and then we're going to start to see that chance of showers move in for the southwestern portion of the island, and eventually through the overnight into Saturday, we'll see some heavier showers move in. But temperatures still a little cool, like I said, for the Avalon, 16 degrees. And then for mainly any area where we're going to see that rain, those temperatures will be hovering around the 20-degree mark. Cartwright, 21, and then Happy Valley Goose Bay at 19 degrees by the time Friday rolls around. Now, over the next 5 days, temperatures will start to climb. So we're going to see a little bit of a roller coaster Friday, dipping and then back up into that 20 to 25 degree range by Saturday, still hanging on to that chance of showers in the morning, same into Sunday morning, but then things should clear out and we should see plenty of sunshine into Monday, sitting around 21 degrees. For central Newfoundland, 28 tomorrow, a little bit of a dip and then back up again at the top of that roller coaster, 26 degrees by Saturday and Sunday, but again, does look a little bit rainy. Best chance of seeing some sunshine will be for Monday. Western Newfoundland, essentially the same forecast, but a little bit more gray as we head towards the beginning of next week, with those temperatures hovering around the 20 degree range by Monday. And then eastern Labrador, risk of some thunderstorms tomorrow. Otherwise, those temperatures are going to be sitting between 19 to 22 degrees. By Monday, we're looking at 17. And then for Western Labrador, hanging on to this warmth for one more day into Thursday. And then those temperatures are going to dip below seasonal to the beginning of next week. And unfortunately, it looks like that trend will continue into the end of next week.
This year's regatta wasn't much different from other years. Thousands of people spend the holiday at Quidi Vidi Lake watching the boat races or trying their luck at the different games. It's a day to spend all kinds of money trying to win that prize you've had your eye on all day, and it's a time for the older people to remember regattas from years gone by.
How long ago was that?
Oh, it's over 50 years ago. I rode in the trade race and we won it that year. I think it was 1927.
Is that about the time you left Newfoundland?
I left, yes, that 1928 I left.
Where did you win this? Let me see. Have a look at it. Where did you win that?
Over there.
Yeah? How much did it cost you?
25 cents.
You think that's a pretty good deal?
Yep.
It's also a chance for tourists to see what a Newfoundland time is all about.
Anything like this in Ottawa?
Yeah, well, we have the exhibition. It's okay.
As much fun as this?
I don't know. I come here with my family, so I enjoy it a lot better.
The beer tent was the big attraction today. It's the first time in almost 35 years that people could legally buy beer at the regatta.
What's the best thing about the regatta, do you think?
Alcohol.
Beer tent. The best thing, you got a beer tent.
You really have to find it. There was a taxi all the way here.
You drinking a lot of beer?
Quite a few,
Yeah.
As per usual.
Having a good time, are you?
Yeah, great, yeah.
As per usual.
Joan Melanson, CBC News at the St. John's Regatta.
Are you going to show us, are you?
That piece of archival tape there from 1979. Of course, beer was a big deal then, and beer is a big deal now about 40 years later. This year, craft brewers have taken over the tent. Quidi Vidi is running things, and I went over to the tent earlier today to check out to see how that's going over. What do you think about a craft brewery taking over the beer tent?
I think it's great actually because, well, I think it's just good in general that you have these like smaller Newfoundland companies that are doing well, and also the beer generally tastes better, so it's a win-win for everybody.
What do you think of the beer?
You know something? I'm a big fan, and I have to say, like Quidi Vidi, my hat's off to you. This rain, drizzle, fog, this RDF is a very tasty beverage.
Craft brewing, there's more variety, there's more interest. Nothing, there's creativity, and there's fun in that, and the brewers are having fun, and that's fun to drink.
Absolutely. Supporting local is pretty amazing as well.
The service was so swift as well, and the girls, when I told them what I usually have, they were very, very helpful and said, try this. Lovely.
What do you think of the craft breweries now making up the whole beer tent?
I think it's great. Not that I didn't like the most products, but I think it's really wonderful to get like a real taste of what's made here and like have a better selection. Like Molson and other bigger companies have just kind of like a plateau of products, whereas like there's like something for everybody now, which is great.
Yeah, it's really great to have so much variety and to be able to support local businesses, especially at a local event. It's really good, and it brings so much more community together.
Okay, so we've got two of these here. Tell me about this garden party.
Garden party, it looks like it's a collaboration between a lot of the local breweries, brewed at Landwash. And we've got, Bacaloo Trail, Bannerman, Broomstick, all involved, some others.
It's a pretty cool looking can. You got a medal.
It's beautiful, hey?
Your classic regatta fare.
Yeah, I think it's a big popular item to this day.
And then we have this one here, the Quidi Vidi Crown and Anchor. That's pretty cool. What do you know about this one?
So this is a lager that Quidi Vidi brewed especially for today, I guess to commemorate taking over the beer tent. I think they got some stats here about the regatta on the back.
And a pretty popular one.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're already all out.
This is the last can. It's all done. Can you give us a little refresher, if you will, on how this all came together?
I guess, the request for proposal went up for the regatta about 6 or 7 weeks ago, and I spoke with other members of the Craft Brewing Association, the breweries, and we were all really excited to kind of put a proposal together and see if we could organize it and run it, and I guess it worked out, so.
I really do think that Quidi Vidi Brewery, I mean, they knocked it out of the park this year. I really do, and I think that I'll try Quidi Vidi the next time that I'm at a bar instead of just immediately bypassing it, you know? Like, they've really done a great job today.
Now, I did meet one guy earlier who said what he was drinking, well, it was no Black Horse. He missed his classics, but I think overall, most people were on board with the craft brewery idea, and that's a good thing because Quidi Vidi has the contract for the next 2 years. Now, not sure what that beer tent is looking like now, but they should have a pretty okay view of the Women's Championship race. That's coming up in just 10 minutes, and we're going to have live color commentary lakeside. So from right here at Quidi Vidi Lake, I'm Katie Breen for Here and Now.
Let's see.
Welcome back to Here and Now. I'm Carolyn Stokes, live lakeside for the 201st Royal St. John's Regatta. And you know, there is so much to see, so much to do down here, but there was one thing that really caught my eye, and she's standing right here, this beautiful silver angel. Can you tell us your name?
Vanessa Cardoso.
And where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
How long have you been coming here?
Regatta is my third year.
Oh,
yes, I'm in Newfoundland for 5 years, and it's my third year doing Regatta.
And please tell me all about this. You have such a beautiful costume happening here. Tell me all about it.
Yeah, I put all together. Like usually I use like recycled stuff, and my wings it's plastic bags.
And this is bags.
Yes,
plastic bags.
Yeah, plastic bags. Yes, and I mix a little bit with some colors because I don't want to be so white or silver. Yeah, and yeah.
What was your inspiration for this?
My inspiration was a group from Brazil called Lume Teatro, and they have lots like street performers, and some use like angel wings, and so I decided to do this angel this year because the other year I did a mermaid and a flamenco dancer and a vintage lady, so now I'm an angel.
And there were so many people gathered around you when I saw you. So what is it exactly that you do when you're down here? You don't do a whole lot, but that must be difficult.
Yeah, it seems like it's very easy, but it's not. I have to stay still in a pose, and when people put money for me, I change position as a thank you.
And how difficult is it to kind of stay still? Do people ever try to make you like laugh or?
Yes, I have like different reactions. The most strange was somebody put up my skirt once.
Oh,
yes. And yeah, people try to make me laugh, and yeah, it's more positive reactions than negative. So.
Okay, well, thank you so much for speaking with us. I'm hearing that the announcement is being made. I believe that the women's championship race will soon begin. So I'm going to throw it over to Here Now's Katie Breen, who's standing by live with the guest to talk all about this big race that's happening.
Hi, yeah, I'm here with Amanda Ryan, current Regatta champion and record holder.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Of course. She's got all the expertise, and we're going to get into all of that as these boats head up the pond. But for now, we're just going to talk about the people who are actually out on the lake. Let's look over here now. They're starting to go over who's in each boat up at the start line, the people who are going to pull the gun. So I figured we'd do that too. Sure. Okay, so let's look at our far stake. At number 1 here, it's High Flow Hydraulic Limited. What do you know about these guys?
So High Flow Hydraulic, they've been kind of seeded number 1 all season. They won Discovery Day, they won time trials, they obviously won this morning, and so they're back on the same stake as they were this morning, and they'll be looking for the win tonight for sure.
And they had a really good lead-up season.
Yeah, they did. They had a great time. In Placentia, they broke the record. In Harbor Grace, they broke the record. They ended up losing to Cal in the championship race in Harbor Grace. So unfortunately, there's no Triple Crown this year, but they've had an unreal season, and I'm excited to watch them race tonight.
Okay. Now, as you know, as a lot of people would know, where you are on the pond is determined earlier in the day. So the fastest crew is the farthest over on the left at stake 1, and that's who we just went over. Now, next up, we have the Cal group.
Yeah, so Cal group, they came second this morning. They've also had a great season. We've been rowing against them the last couple years as well, and they're always a really strong team. So they're going to be happy to be next to High Flow Hydraulic tonight, to like feel that other boat next to them and try and definitely push them for that win.
What color do they have on? Do you see there?
They are actually down, I think, warming up a bit further down the lake. I don't think they've come up to the start kegs.
No. Okay, but they're going to be making their way down, and we're going to find out what color. A lot of them have dark colors on, so it's going to be tricky to keep track, but we'll know that they're in the second spot. And like you said, these crews are really pushing each other.
They are, and at the women's course, this half course that we have, it's a short race, like the winning time this morning was 5:04, I think, unofficially. So that's a short time to race. So it's always going to be really close on the way down. Coming out of the turn, you might see a little separation, but it always is. It's a close race.
Now coming up on Keg 3, that crew in the pink. I gotta admit my own personal bias here. That's Don Burke. That's the crew that I once rode for in my brief rowing career. CBC journalist and producer Megan McCabe is in that boat. It's a great crew. I know they work really, really hard. But next to them, I believe we have Steers Insurance.
Yeah, and Steers have been rowing the last few years as well. They had a few crew changes this year. Gord Delaney is now coxing them, a veteran coxswain down here. And again, they've had a great season. I think they're just getting into it and having a great race.
Yeah. They're there in the orange.
Orange on stake 4.
And then finally, number 5, Kennedy Cleaning Services. So this is, most of the people in that boat, this is only their second year rowing.
Yeah, which is incredible to make it to your championship race that quick into the career. It's so exciting. I bet they're super, super pumped right now for this race. They have a veteran in the boat with them, Tina Ring. Obviously, she's been around for a lot of years, but I'd say for those girls, this is a really exciting day.
And it was actually really close with them. I was looking at some of the standings, and there was an intermediate crew, so like a younger age group that almost got in less than a second away.
Yeah, it's always like vying for that 5th position in the championship race is always so close, and it's so exciting to see the times between the first race of the day and second race and see who's going to make it in. And yeah, to see that like promising time from a young crew, it's super exciting.
It's the future of the sport.
Exactly.
Oh, we got another boat coming here now.
Yeah, this is High Flow Hydraulic coming in. They just did their warm-up down around, so they're getting ready to line up now on stake 1.
So this is High Flow Hydraulic. They're the top crew coming here now, and you can see, I don't know if there's a huge crowd around the lake right now, but I don't know if they're seeing or hearing any of it.
I can guarantee you, when you are coming up to line up for this race, the championship race, your head's in the boat. It's nice to take a brief moment to feel the energy, but then you're back focused in because you got a job to do before it's over.
Yeah, and this is the crew we were talking about earlier. They've been having a standout season. They broke records in Placentia and in Harbor Grace. They're looking for the win here tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be a really exciting race to watch, and I think it's going to be tight from the crews. I think everyone's going to come out. This is the last race of the season, so everyone wants to come out with no regrets and just lay everything on the line.
What about the pond that they have here tonight? You have the record right now. You cracked 5 minutes. Do you think that that's possible on a lake like this?
This is pretty good, I got to say. I think they'll have a little bit of a tailwind on the way down. It's kind of hard to see from here, but then it'll be with them on the way back. There was better conditions this morning. For a rower, you wanted to see that flat pond. It's exciting to see it. So a little bit of a wind up tonight, but I mean, for all intents and purposes, this is a great championship condition.
I remember, I'm going to keep talking about it, that one time I was in the boat, we had our coxswain there, and his tip to us was wiggle your toes. That was how to keep present. Did you have anything like that?
Yeah, you need something just to kind of like bring yourself back down to earth a little bit. You've been training for months and months and months for this. You're in the championship race, there's thousands of people watching, and you need to line up and just bring yourself back to you and the other people in your boat and just know that you've done like everything you can to have a great race.
You are so prepared for this. Yeah, because in case, if anyone doesn't know, this is of course a fixed seat race. So your butt isn't moving with the slide, the seat is stable and your butt is moving over, back and forth. Lots of blisters I had anyway.
Oh yeah, it's not great. This is pretty good because the temperatures are a bit cooler.
Yeah.
I remember last year it was so muggy, it was so hot, and everyone waxes their seats to try and get that extra little bit of slide and a couple layers of spandex, but this is pretty ideal, this temperature. You want to be racing in a little bit cooler weather.
And now the camera shot is coming over to boat number 2. That's the Cal group. They finished 3rd last year, and now they're in 2nd place, hoping to keep it. Don Burke is at stake number 3. They're in the pink. They have had a couple different crew changes, but a personal favorite used to row for these guys. We're heading to boat number 4 right now. That's Steers Insurance. They've been around for a while, and they're hoping to keep. They were actually placed ahead of boat number 3 earlier today, but now they're in 4th. And at boat 5, Kennedy Cleaning Services. Oh my goodness, here it comes. Can you hear it counting down? Are you ready, number 4? This gun is about to go off. Amanda has her stopwatch. Here we go! Woo! Okay, look at this. Look at those starts.
It's a strong start from everyone. Like I said, this race is very short. This is going to be really, really tight on the way down. I know High Flow Hydraulics is going to be looking to get their lead right away. Again, it's hard to tell from the angles, but I think they're out ahead as expected. I think Cal's holding on to them. Looks like Steers had a great start, actually. Looks like they've shot out and are trying to hang on too.
What people really want right now is those white oars. They want those in the water at the same time. That's how you're gonna get the lift on the boat, and that's how you're gonna really motor it down the pond without actually having a motor.
Yeah, timing is key, keeping length, keeping power. The more uniform you are in the boat, the better you're gonna go. So these teams are looking now to just like focus in on all the training that they've done, follow the person in front of you, keep your head in the boat. Any distractions are not good for timing, and you want to stay in time.
And you've done this before, like I've said. How much training goes into this?
It's incredible. People train for this competition and this regatta harder than they do for a lot of other things. And it's really incredible to come down here and see crews every single morning and every single night and just lay it all out there on the water. And they've been doing that. We always started training in January. So you're on the ergs, you're doing weights, you're doing circuits, you're trying to like manage injury, and you get on water and it's just laying it out there every single time you come out.
It's a tough sport with a lot of training, and we're gonna have more from Amanda coming up in just 2 minutes. Okay, I'm Katie Breen. We're back at the lake. We're in the middle of the women's championship race. I'm joined by Amanda Ryan, current record holder. You keep looking at your watch here. How are they doing? How are they stacking up to your time?
By my watch, I think they're about 4:23 in, so they've just passed the marquee, which is a big marker for us coming back in. They are currently jacking the rate. They are going all out to try and get it in over those line. Yeah.
What's going through their heads right now?
You kind of black out for me when you get to this point. It's just muscle memory. Follow it. You're so lasered in on the person in front of you, just trying to get it in. They're having a great row here tonight, I gotta say.
Oh, looks like they're coming in clean. It's getting really close to the end here now. How are they doing? 4:54 unofficially.
4:56 here
doing?
now.
Are they gonna crack 5?
I think they'll be just over.
Just over 5. Okay, race done. Woo!
maybe a 501, 502. Not sure.
That is good
really
time.
good. They'll be very happy with that, I
That is
think.
incredible.
Cal came in just afterwards, and right now we're about to get Steers Insurance coming in third, Don Burke right on their heels, and Kennedy Cleaning Services bringing up on number 5. A great row for them in their first championship.
A pretty tight race. And like you said, first championship. That's
First
impressive.
championship. I remember mine, and it is the first championship race. Bar the one when you break the record is the best one. It's so exciting, yeah.
I want to talk a bit about your time here and just what exactly is evolving with the regatta. Next year, the Women's Championship now race happens first. What's happening next year?
It's a big year for us, and we're really excited. I know a lot of people have been pushing for it, and we have too, but you'll notice if you look at the programs over the years that every single year they alternate the morning races. So this year they started with the women's. There was 2 women's races, and then they went men's. That'll switch year to year. So obviously last year the men were first. Every single year the men's race, the men's championship race is always last. And so we've been pushing, you get better wind in the evenings, why not rotate those as well? And so finally next year to commemorate, I think it's the 70th anniversary of women rowing in the regatta and the 40th anniversary of a women's championship race, the women are going to go last next year. So it's a really big win. It's really exciting, and I'm glad the regatta committee made the decision.
And of course, women down here at this, like about 75% or even more.
It's crazy.
Of the crews are all women. So that's quite the thing to have them finally in as the championship race at the very, very end.
Yeah, at the very end, yeah. So it's exciting. If you're going for records, if you're going for time and you want to have your best race, chances are you're going to get better wind and, as the night goes on. So it's really exciting.
Amanda, I want to thank you for coming in. This has been such a great experience to be able to watch this race. I want to send it back to you guys.
Welcome back to Here and Now, everyone. We're live lakeside for the 201st Royal St. John's Regatta. Just before the break, we had the women's championship race. It was a very exciting race, but you know, Ashley, there's so much more to the regatta than just the races. There's a lot to do around the lake, and you had your very first experience with that today.
I did. Like you said, lots of things to do. So without further ado, here's my first day at the regatta. So it's my first regatta. Can you tell me what I should be doing?
You can try to get like prizes and stuff and watch the races.
What about you? What's your favorite thing?
Winning and try it.
What do you like to do at the regatta?
Play games.
Have you won anything yet?
Yeah.
What did you win?
I won this plushie.
What's your favorite thing?
I like winning toys and winning balloons.
Where did you win this?
I won it at the balloon place over by the pond.
Are you gonna have anything to eat today?
A snow cone.
A snow cone. Yeah, it's perfect weather for it, hey?
Yeah.
Step right up, try your luck. Only $1 to win you $100.
So I was told that you have to play the games, and this one, if you buy a ticket, your $1 ticket could potentially turn into $100. So lucky number 68.
Needle is on number 85. 85.
Better luck next time, I guess. I just watched you do that. You're pretty good. Do you have any tips?
Well, I don't really have any, but I learned it from my dad, and he's really good at it.
First prize! Yeah, I like this one. First prize! I came to the regatta.
It's all about angle, where you angle the plate, per se.
And then how hard you hit it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you so much. There you go. That's something.
So we were on the World Scout Jamboree, and now we're here for 3 days, sightseeing.
Are you guys just about to get some food?
Yeah, we're going to get some food.
And what do you think you're going to get today?
I'm not sure. Might go adventurous.
It's my first time down here at the regatta. Yeah. I'm about to embark on my first food vendor journey. Now, what should I get?
I'm not the best with picking out food, so I just got a pretzel. I mean, they are pretty good, so.
What about you? What'd you get?
Oh, I got butter chicken, and I think you got to try the authentic, like, international stuff. Really good.
International food the whole way. They got great choices.
You don't have a plate of food. What do you think you're gonna get?
I don't know. I think you should get Ziggy's Feel Goods.
Ziggy Feel Good fries, yeah.
All right, that's always a favorite. I've definitely heard that before. Good call. Clearly, it's a good choice because it is the longest line. This is delicious. We're just missing a little bit of cod, kind of my favorite thing. But I gotta say, first experience so far, pretty good.
Well, Ashley, it seems like you had a pretty good day, and you did really good with your prizes here.
I got little ones, but yeah, they're cute. This one's gonna go in my garden, that's for sure.
And what are you gonna do with this one?
I think that's gonna sit on my desk as a reminder. It's my first official prize from the regatta, and it'll always be my memory. Yeah.
And what was your favorite thing that you did today?
Fries. I love food, so that's good. No, but just being out here and experiencing it and seeing everybody and saying hi was really great. I really like it. Yeah, it was good.
Great.
Can't
Well,
wait.
someone else had a really big day around the pond. Here now's Katie Breen. As we mentioned earlier, she was down here bright and early this morning, had lots of things to do, so I'm going to throw it over to her to check out her day. Katie.
Oh yeah, but first I just have to talk about that race. That winning group, High Flow Hydraulics, they just rode past us to go meet their friends and family at the dock, and it looked like one of them cracked their oar. Teresa Butler, she was just like lifting up over her head. I don't know what happened, but it was a big race for them, and they are very happy about their win. Now, of course, not everyone is here to watch the races. There are still some people who are lining up at the different games and concession stands, and earlier today, that's just what I did. I ran around with Zach Audi to check out the different sights and sounds, and here's some of what we got up to.
We are live at the lake. I'm Zach Audi.
I'm Katie Green.
We've got you covered today. We're going to take you for a little walk through the highlight of St. John's summer.
Oh yeah, big deal.
We are going to have a great time, and the other element to having a good time is a little cash money, baby. We've got $20. Oh yeah. I got a big $5. How many rings does that get me? 3 whole rings.
Just a little to the right.
Name of the regatta. We're gonna follow the money.
It's great. It's lots of people.
Yeah.
Just throwing lots of axes, yeah.
So how does this all work out?
You mean throwing axes?
Yeah.
I'll show you.
Yeah, can we? Let's do it. Let's get a demo. Whoa! Bullseye! Whoa, look at that shot. Zoom. I hit the board. I hit the board.
Oh!
Hit it again. Almost. Not quite bullseye. But let's see
You're
some
as
other
good an
folks.
axe thrower as I am a unicorn ringer.
Did I ever let you go? Mamma mia.
Yeah, that's as good as real.
Oh yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
stop for something like that.
Oh man.
I come here every summer from LA, and I come to the regatta every year.
Now, lots of fun stuff happens in LA, so what does it feel like? How does it compare when you come back here to the pond?
I like it here better.
Really?
Yeah.
We'd like to hear that.
This is our honeymoon.
Oh, yeah!
We're like, where do you want to go? And we're like, beer tent and the Anchorman's chorus booth. So,
how romantic.
Yeah, well, he's one ticket hold up the wheel. Saw the Prime Minister over there shaking hands with folks. He congratulated us on our wedding, and
He apologized to me, actually.
he apologized on behalf of a sad nation.
Winkies wedgies, oh, that's $6. We're gonna have to use 2 fins. We'll do a zigzag. We'll go half sensible.
Boom, boom, boom.
There you
boom.
go.
Do they live up to your regular wedges?
You tell me.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's hot.
It's little pillows of heaven. I'm serious.
Oh, I'm just listening back to that now. It's a little embarrassing. I guess the regatta excitement just takes over, and I go a little off the rails. But I just had so much fun popping around with Zach Audi. You got those little pillows of heaven. I mean, you can't beat it. It's a great day. The weather cooperated. The winds cooperated. 10 out of 10 on this regatta. So we're gonna have more. We're gonna wrap up this whole day just coming up after the break.
Welcome back to Here and Now, everyone. We're live lakeside for the 201st Royal St. John's Regatta, and things are starting to wind down here, but there's still so much to come with the men's race. And joining me now are two regatta goers. Why don't you tell me your name?
Matthew Earl.
And your name?
Caleb Yetman.
And how old are you guys?
10.
10? And tell me what you've been up to today.
We've been watching the rowers, and we've been hanging out.
And what do you do when you hang out?
We go around, try and find some fun games that we like.
What kind of games did you play today?
Well, we found some games that were like hockey that we liked.
Yeah. So you say you were watching the rowers. Are you fans of the races?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, we have a friend in it that raced.
Oh. A friend who raced today, and how did they do?
Good. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what about like the food and stuff like that? Did you guys have anything delicious to eat today? Tell me all about that.
I can't remember what I had, but it was really good.
Oh, and how about you? What did you
I
have?
had some Indian food.
Oh, delicious. And did you win any prizes or anything?
Yes. Well, I won a 2-game edge pass.
Okay.
And I also won a Shea Weber statue.
So what's the best part? Is it the rowing? Is it the food? Is it the games? Is it the people? What's your favorite thing about the regatta?
My favorite thing about the regatta is having fun with my friends and watching the rowers.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, guys. That was great. And enjoy the rest of the evening and the men's race. I'm going to throw it over to Katie Breen right now. Katie?
Hi, it sounds like those folks had a good time at the regatta today, and so did High Flow Hydraulic. I just got a tweet here from the regatta committee. Looks like their time is 5:02:23, so not quite a record breaker. Cracking that 5-minute mark, it takes a lot, but they are certainly going to be happy with that time. Anywhere close to 5 is a remarkable thing. Coming up soon, the men's championship race. You can see some of them out on the pond now. They're circling down, gonna hit the kegs. Their race is a little bit longer. They go the full length of the pond, turn around, and come back. So it's coming up. That's close to 7 o'clock. But I'm gonna sign off now from here down at the lake. Carolyn, back to you.
Thanks so much, Katie. People are starting to settle in right now, right on the shoreline, getting ready for that big race coming up in just a few minutes. And, you know, I didn't really get much of a chance to do much around the lake today, so I'd like to go do some stuff now. How about you? Can you show me something cool that you saw today? And let's go get some food or something.
That's a great idea. I think we should go get something sweet. How's that?
I love it.
Let's ruin our
I love
dinner.
it. Sweet is good, for sure. All right. Thanks so much for joining us, everyone. Hope you enjoy your evening as much as we